Hey there, so today we have another review. This is courtesy of Brian. Thank you so much. This is from 7th Son. It's a collab, right? Or no? No. 7th Son, Tampa. Wait, what? Huh? Anyway, this was, I think, part of, Tampa Beer Week. So this is the Ultimate Brew. Hazy Double IPA, Big Secret, Nectaron, Sabro, and 22 varietals. They're putting 25 varietals of, 2022 Tampa Beer Week. Interesting stuff. And this is, I don't know how it works, but I think this is brewed at the Cigar City facility. Cigar City and 7th Son are part of the same team. I don't know. Brian, explain the stuff. Sorry. Anyway, 2 years ago, blah, blah. Collaboration with 30 breweries at 7th Son. So 22 unique varietals, including a New Zealand Nectaron a full box of New Zealand Nectarons, a whole cone to Florida grown Cascade. All kinds of hops, blah, blah. This was canned, fresh, wow, less than a month ago. And I got this like a week ago. So he sent this guy 2-3 weeks fresh. So thank you so much, Ryan. Curious to try it. This was not available when I was in Tampa. And I showed up literally I had to be in Tampa the week after. Yeah, the week after this was brewed. But I guess it sold out. I don't know. It wasn't at Cigar City. You guys know better than me. The beer is actually quite dark for New England IPA. Comes in a medium gold color, medium deep gold color. Has a lot of sunset orange hues to it. Quite orangey for a hazy IPA. Usually they end up a little bit brighter. Good looking beer though. Wonderful, fluffy, off-white head. Oh, that smells terrible. What is that? Ooh. And that's fresh and didn't sit in the heat, right? Ooh, that smells like stinking garbage. Oh, that is so bad. What is that smell? Ugh. I don't know what off flavor that is. I know it's oxidation, it looks great, but what it honestly smells. I don't remember last time I smelled it. I mean, really bad oxidation smells terrible, but this is less than a month fresh. Oh man, it smells like. What is that? It honestly smells like rotten cardboard. That's the best analogy I can give you. Not necessarily garbage, because that's food based, right? This is just rotten, wet cardboard. And that isn't oxidation tasting, but it's but it's stale. Again, that's another. That's not the right word. It's old, as in garage, addict. Oh man, the musty. Has a little bit of BO to it too. I don't know. I can't describe it. It's the worst version of an antique store or grandma's house kind of thing. What the hell is that? I'm honestly scared to drink this. Okay, that's so weird because it smells so bad, but it actually tastes pretty good. Get a nice rush of candy sweetness, candy fruity sweetness up front. Yeah, really nice. Wow, that's a really pretty fruit flavor. It's it's fun because it just rushes in there and then flies away. What is that flavor? I know that flavor. A melon. There you go, melon. Sorry. Big Secret Nectaron. Yeah, I mean it's got this really beautiful Galaxy specifically reminds me of this flavor sometimes. It's a really just the most elegant sweet kind of cantaloupe flavor. I know there's other melons out there. I've tried a few other of them and I can't remember the names, but it's a really pure, pretty melon flavor. It's ripe, juicy, pretty. Really, that's such a pure expression of fruit. I love it. And then along with that, there's a light biscuity malt in the middle. There's hints of it for New England IPA. Dries away really wonderfully. Like it's not one of those beers that has a lot of, or from what I could tell, a lot of like sticky residual sweetness. It hits with that flavor up front, and then drives away. It actually makes the beer quite drinkable for being a double IPA. I mean, geez, this guy probably sits at like 8, and it's super drinkable. But man, and then like it's so confusing because like I'm trying to look for the flavors that I smell, and I feel like I do. Sort of taste them somewhere. It's not as offensive, yeah. It's honestly like a really nice dry take on New England double IPA. Sometimes they offer like very sweet. This one's decently attenuated without being that bitter either. But that's just like really, just like pure fruit that I really enjoy. I love when like 4 ingredient beers, like, or 4 ingredient New England IPAs, you know, without the addition of lactose, vanilla, or actual fruit and all this stuff. They have this like pureness of like, whoa, like fruit. And it's not only like an abstract fruitiness that like I find that Citra tends to do, and like you base your beers off of Citra, but like sometimes you use certain hops and they just, like the combination or how they're expressed, like they show like distinct fruit. You know, what Citra does a lot of times for me is like, or you know, other hops too, there's just like this generic kind of like, oh, it tastes like whatever citrus fruits or whatever tropical fruits of this color range, orange, or ooh, it's whatever purplish kind of fruits. This is very distinct, like, man, I'm biting into a fresh piece of cantaloupe with like the flesh and the acidity and the fruitiness and the distinct kind of sugariness that fruit has, right? Like, love it when, you know, I'm just flashing back to my treehouse days of like, geez, a while ago, but like what, 2014, 2015, you know, when the peak of in my opinion, the peak of New England IPA, when beers were just so expressively fruity and like, ooh. So I certainly do taste a little bit of that kind of weird character. Now you drink it more, it has like a woodsy character to it. That's a weird smell. A little bit cedar. And then it almost tastes like dirty, like soily on the back end. I don't know, guys. I'm glad it doesn't smell like what it tastes, because that smells terrible. Well, now that I'm acclimating it with my palate, like it smells better, but that initial attack, this beer smelled horrific. And it's not even dirty glass. I literally have been doing reviews. So like, rinse it out. Like beer, rinse it out. Beer, rinse it out. Like, this hasn't been sitting, gotten dirty. I don't wipe it with anything. Like, this beer just smells terrible. It is what it is. This is the worst smelling beer to best tasting. Wait. The worst aromatic to best flavor, like, intersection I've ever had. Because this guy smells so bad. And it tastes pretty good. So, let's go with the rating. Yeah, pretty enjoyable. But as I drink it more, I get more of this kind of like weird, kind of like soily flavor on the back end, sort of what I was smelling. So, 88. That is the ultimate brew from 7venth. This one's drinkable. So, did a couple hazies today. Did the Arcane, not drinking that. Did the other half, not drinking that. This I'll probably enjoy. Not as, you know, yeah. Anyway, until next time, guys. Cheers. That's an 88, the ultimate brew. Thank you so much, Ryan. Cheers.